So I just want to point out to y'all the things that goes on here in the village, but it's just one-sided stories. You don't get both sides. So I am here to tell you both sides, and that's why I do my mayor's address, my mayor report, so people can.
Nah, that's not how it works, Tiffany. You don't get to tell both sides. You tell your side, then you let the other people tell their side. That's the whole problem. Tiffany's out here trying to tell both sides. Guess what? Both sides say she wants all your money. Hey yo, it's your girl, J9 Eve. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, share this video everywhere, and get in the comments. Let me know what you think about all this. Uno and Tiffany. She's living in her own little bubble. Tiffany Henyard, aka the Super Mayor. And no, she's never gonna lose that title, just so you know. She literally made it up, so it's hers forever. Just because she ain't the mayor anymore, and she ain't the supervisor either, don't mean she can't still be the super mayor. It's all in her imagination, and we just gotta roll with it until she passes that crown on. But anyway, that's not why we're here today. So, earlier this day, Tiffany dropped a presentation. Yeah, Tiffany thinks she's funny. Turns out, according to Tiffany, she's a hilarious gal, and Keith Freeman agrees with her. Y'all about to see exactly what I mean? Alright, Tiffany, set it up for us. Tell us exactly what you're presenting today, this homework you've been grinding on so hard. Let's hear it. Let's go.
To show you a video, to show you my facts, so you can use it in your video that you drop, so you understand what it is I fight for. Somebody going to jail, just so you clear on that. I am pressing charges on the clerk, on Trustee House, Trustee Norwood.
Okay, so she said somebody's going to jail, but I don't think she meant herself. I could be wrong, but Tiffany wasn't talking about herself when she said that. And the look on Keith Freeman's face, that's telling, makes me think maybe he didn't even know he was about to get indicted. I'm smelling indictment vibes, like Rico-ish energy in the air. That grin, either he's already working with the feds, snitching on Tiffany, and this is his inside joke because he knows who's really going to jail, or he thinks it's hilarious because neither of them ever imagined they'd get caught. Dude's probably convinced he's the sneakiest person alive. Anyway, Tiffany, keep going. I'm pressing charges on everybody, just so you know. And you better play this part back in your video, because they did all this without even checking the facts. They've got that lawyer on retainer like clockwork. There has to be more to this story, right? They keep him on retainer, they ain't firing him anytime soon. Like the lady said earlier, I won a 21 lawsuit in county. So if you won 21 lawsuits, why are you throwing in the towel now? Shouldn't you just quit? I mean, really, why are you still taking residents' money? But they do. Then they start spinning these wild stories like, okay, I got you. But let me finish, because we reached out to y'all, but y'all didn't respond. Okay, hold up. Why's the lawyer so damn happy? What's got you grinning like that, sir? Look at these two. This right here is why Tiffany's going to jail. She's surrounded herself with folks who laugh when she slips up. That's exactly why she's going to jail. All right, Tiffany, get to the presentation. 1 minute. Hold up, Lemmy. Finish my report, and then I got you. So, I just want y'all to know, this village, it's all one-sided stories. You never get both sides. That's why I'm here, to give you both sides. That's why I do my mayor's address, my mayor's report, so people hear me out. But no, Stephanie, that's not how it works. You don't tell both sides. You tell your side, then you let the other people tell theirs. That's the problem. Tiffany's out here trying to tell both sides. And guess what? Both sides say she wants all your money. Look at this man, Tiffany. Look at this dude, laughing. Is he laughing at you? Or because he knows he's about to throw you under the bus? One of those things is definitely happening right now. My side hears all the fluff, all the stories. Whether people like me or not, that's the only side. Y'all play? All right, play the video. Look at him, so confident. He's like, all right, this is going to explain what happened back in October 2022, when the Board of Trustees basically tried to take over the bank account. Play the video too. Okay, pause for a sec. This is Trustee Belshore talking about, you don't even own a bank account. Boo. Oh, okay. Now boo. She wrote this, and I want you to hear it because Tiffany didn't even bother to read this out loud. Like, what's the point of typing this up if you ain't going to read it how it's written? Back in October 2022, during the board meeting, Trustee Belcher, not the trustees, Trustee Belcher notified the administration that the bank account signers had changed. There you go. She's the one who noticed, of course, because Belcher is the queen of receipts. She's always doing the research. She notified the administration that the bank account signers had changed and the mayor could no longer sign checks. That's what Tiffany is saying now. Keep in mind, Tiffany could have just pulled this statement out of thin air. Just saying. And yes, you're not even on a bank account. Okay, here's Trustee Belcher once more. You're not even on a bank account. Boo! All right, so I want you to listen to this next part. Go ahead, press play. I'm glad it's funny, because that's why you got a felony on your hands now. Keep listening. Y'all tried to do a power move to remove me, and it didn't work. You tried to put Jason House on the bank account. It didn't work. Power, pay attention. Ma'am, oh, but then it turns out, later it did work. Oh, it did work, so you were full of it. Okay, just checking. But come to find out, what I said wasn't even true. Like, that ain't a burn on them, that's a burn on you. How are you going to write this stuff in a PowerPoint but then not read it? After further investigation, the administration found out the trustees and clerk devised a scheme, and this sounds exactly like it came straight out of Tiffany's brain, a scheme to deceive. I was just about to give Tiffany props for spelling scheme right, then she spelled deceive wrong. It's deceive, not deceive anyway. The trustees and clerk devised a scheme to deceive the bank and remove the mayor to avoid disrupting their all right. So at least she got their spelled right. That's the correct there. I'm proud of you, girl. I'm proud of you. But that deceive in the PowerPoint, nah, that ain't right, and that ain't cool. They did that for those who don't know the story, but when they went to the bank, they didn't go around, they went off. Now, Tiffany, I gotta tell you, this whole thing was weird. So here's the TI Tiffany made a PowerPoint presentation, but then she's talking over another PowerPoint presentation. What we got here is 3 different voices all going at the same time. Tiffany, I'm gonna need you to do better because this was just strange. I think she realized she didn't know if she should listen to the background talking or this other version of herself that's playing on the screen. She's confused all the way through. So who did she hook up with? Why didn't they just go to our town bank, where we actually bank? That part's missing. And guess what? We won that case. The signature case on September 26th, 2023. Illegal, unconstitutional. I hope you got your stripes, but I'm telling you, at the end of the day, that was illegal, ego and all. And here she goes again, highlighting stuff. Look at this paper. Now here's the funny part about Tiffany's presentation. See, this paper and that paper, they're not even the same. It's weird they don't match. And she goes and highlights the entire paragraph. Like, what is this? This is Tiffany's style. Just hold up a paper, highlight some stuff, and be like, I have evidence. I can prove this thing I'm making up. Like now or later. I'll send it out by pigeon. Just stand on your roof, try not to fall off, and wait for a pigeon to come. Take your umbrella, 'cause the pigeon's probably gonna poop on you. That's why you're going to prison, Tiffany. Jail, jail, jail. And when you're done, you're going to hell. But when I was telling you all this, you acted like it was the mayor's fault, because people were all standing together to make this mess. Trustee House, Mayor Jackson just got indicted, that part. So all I can do is show you all the facts, so you understand what's really going on. Tiffany, who are these people? She's so weird. Does those crazy little looks like who's in this spot? She blurred out someone in the photo, but look at him. He knows you're full of one-sided truth. I gotta point that out. Here we go. Next video, let's go chill. Yep, I want to see that. You got your stripes, but I'm telling you, it was illegal. But when I was telling y'all this, you acted like it was the mayor's fault, because people were all standing together doing this mess. Trustee House, Mayor Jackson, just got indicted. Now, who's in these spots? The fact that she blurred him means either they're Tiffany's goons or Tiffany herself. Then she just hides those 2 people. Ain't that something? Everybody in a picture with Tiffany. Y'all better be concerned, 'cause if you were in a photo with her, you might be going to prison right after she does, if we believe what Tiffany's saying. So all I can do is show y'all the facts so you understand what's going on in your neighborhood. Because y'all only hear one side of the story, and that ain't right. So here we go. Next video, let's go. True, I gotta show you this. So you get it, the facts, 'cause nobody else wants to get the facts. This is the smokescreen trustee, Jason House, always throws up. Here we go. This is his smokescreen. And you know it's true because Tiffany said it. That's how honesty works, right? He throws things in the air and hopes something sticks. Nah, Tiffany, that ain't how it works. You don't throw things in the air hoping they stick. You throw things against the wall hoping they stick. Girl, Tiffany, don't know nothing about nothing. She knows a whole lot about nothing and nothing about nothing. Now, I need you to pay the people their money. It ain't up to you to pick and choose. I got to explain why y'all got bills, so... Hi, every single meeting, y'all kept taking people out, people paying bills on time. But you kept pushing off the bills month after month. And guess what? It adds up. Now it's $1 million, $2 million, because y'all chose not to pay nobody. So now we're playing catch-up Now we're playing catch-up with certain vendors because y'all chose not to pay. Music, oh, you know? It's about to get serious. She done played this weird noise. Like something out of a Hitchcock movie, that's the definition of a smokescreen. An attempt to fool you with lies. Here's an example. Put all that money into one check, which is what the board voted for, or at least the majority of the board did, and pay it. What he's saying is, when it comes to paying a person or vendor, it all needs to be one clean check, not a bunch of random checks floating around for the same person. Just one check, period. Apparently, the board voted on it. So he says, I'll gladly sign it if you put it all in one check and pay it. But then wise, it broken down into 8 checks. That's Miller breaking down why we're asking this question. And it's funny, Tiffany, you just gonna sit there and let her talk or what? Shut up or no? Now, here comes Tanganyika, the one who got fired and isn't there anymore because, well, crookedness. She's gonna explain the situation. Go ahead, Tanganyika. Upon receipt of an invoice, payments must be approved within 30 days. But with the board refusing to approve invoices, it's caused significant delays in issuing payments timely. For example, 5-star, we have 8 checks here that Trustee House refuses to sign. So those checks, broken down into 8 payments, aren't being sent out because they haven't been signed. We'd like for you to just pay them. So, there it is, 8 checks for one person. But the board voted to make it one check, which honestly makes sense. Because if you're handing out multiple checks and the vendor cashes them at random times, it could end up causing big problems. Especially when we're talking about Dalton, where the city account might only have $85 in it. If they cash those checks one by one of them's gonna bounce at some point. I'd rather y'all just cut one check, cash it, and be done with it, so we all know when that money is leaving. Breaking them up, that's just a mess. And there's Tanganyika acting like she doesn't even know what she's talking about. Just put it in one check, do the thing you're supposed to do. Oh my gosh, I hope you're proud of yourself. This is what happens when you get on the wrong side of history. Y'all better be paying attention, because this is a pivotal moment. Tiffany can't get back on the right side now. She's stuck on the wrong side. There are so many people out here on the wrong side of history, and guess what? Your grandkids are going to make you pay for it. That's how this works. You're going to learn the hard way. Your grandkids will be the ones teaching you that lesson. Just stop refusing to pay vendors by breaking payments down into multiple checks. Look at this. Look at this mess broken down into 8 checks. Tiffany thinks she's so funny with this presentation, calling it a smokescreen, and then she puts Kevin Hart on there doing it. Look, look, look. Ain't it funny? You know how many things Tiffany says I could put right next to this clip and it'd be hilarious. Because look at her. She thinks she's so funny. Listen to her giggle. Look at that dot. Look at the money. Look at this mess. Pay close attention. This guy makes up the wildest stories when it comes to paying the bills. What's the story he's spinning about the checks being broken down into 8 different payments? I'm sorry, but that's exactly what Tanganyika said. He even admitted they voted to put all the payments into one check instead of paying the same person in a bunch of separate checks. So what's the crazy story here? Because if what he's saying is crazy, then what Tanganyika said is just as crazy. But pay attention. I'm trying to listen, but all I hear is a story. Want me to believe, not the truth. They don't want me paying attention to what's really happening. They want me distracted by the lies they're spinning. Just say it out loud. It matters. This right here is a perfect example of how people say they don't understand what's going on, but truth be told, they do. They just want folks to believe the mess they're selling. And I'm here to show you, every month, someone gets put on the war list because payments aren't getting made. And look at this dude cackling, giggling while staring at his phone with the City of Dalton's credit card stuck right there to it. Sneaky bastard. Now he's on the other side, trying to act all bashful, talking to people like he's their friend, but everybody hates him. I can't stand it, and here's why I'm telling y'all. This is why you don't forgive people so easily. People always say you gotta forgive. No, you don't. No, you don't. I'm telling you, the worst thing you can do is forgive these people. I'm at that point in life where the high road is overrated. These folks need to pay. That's where I'm at right now. Y'all behave. Because I'm not doing that forgiveness thing. Absolutely not. Just know, Mama loves you. Yes, she do. Peace.